the a-hole for suggesting my sister and fiance get a DNA test before they get married. Now hold on, sir. This is too much. Sir, sir, you gonna wait till these people by the time of night they done already got their nuptials together, and you gonna say a DNA test? You want them to get Dana involved? Come on, bruh. Dana gotta be involved before they get married. You ain't think to say this way beforehand? Oh my God. This man tearing up the church already. Let's read this. My sister, 26-year-old female, is engaged to her fiance, who is a 30-year-old male, and they're getting married later this year. My God from heaven. They both have the same last name. Okay, that's cute. Homegirl ain't got to change her name. I can't wait till my last name get changed, because I think that is just nice to carry your man name, you feel me? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's just stay focused. She was excited by this idea because then she won't have to change her last name when they get married because it's the same. Okay, what's the excitement? Okay. Anyway, I have been a little bit concerned because my family comes from a small rural county in our state, and his family comes from the next county over. Oh my God. I see why, sir, now you crossing up the church. Because I know I've stayed in a rural community before where everybody know everybody and everybody can, and you got to be careful that you're not crossing up the blood. You feel what I'm saying? As your children come out. Okay, that's neither here nor there, because there are people that do that and don't be caring. You feel me? Our state also has a history of polygamy and large families. Oh, Lord, I see why. Now, at first, I was on you, but if you suggesting your sister and fiance get a DNA test, you talking about DNA test to make sure they're not kin. I thought you was coming with them with the two-piece combo on whether a child or something is his or not. That's what I thought you was doing, but I feel what you're saying right now. I see I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected because I see what you're doing because of what y'all doing in your rural community. That's what you're saying. At our most recent family get-together, I suggested, not for the first time, that they get a DNA test to make sure they aren't related. Okay, I feel what you're doing. You trying to look out for their safety and making sure that okay, I'm with you on that. So you had to get Dana involved. At first, no one said anything, and everyone just sat in awkward silence. Baby, let me tell you this. If nobody's saying nothing, and folks sitting in awkward silence, baby, somebody already know that they can. You just not finding out that they can, and you probably the only one that concerned about if they can, because them people don't care if they can. But let me continue reading your story. Then my daddy chimed in and said, we can just wait until the babies come out. My God. Baby, I'm through with the story. I don't have to read nothing else. If your daddy gonna say wait till the babies come out, he already know they can. And see if they are cross-eyed or not. My God from heaven. Baby, let me let you in on a secret with your family. Your family used to doing this. And sound like from how your daddy thinking, you better be glad your eyes not crossed. Because your daddy and your mama could be here. And they not letting you know. Since you trying to be doing the ethical thing of trying to figure out if they related or not. Because it seems like everybody around you, baby, already know that. Because if your daddy, the first sentence that come out of his throat is, we can wait until the babies come out. Baby, they already know they can. Let me finish reading this story. He said, I laughed at his joke. Baby, your daddy wasn't joking. Your daddy was serious. Serious as 4 flats on a lack that ain't going nowhere. That's how serious he was. And my sister said that our last name is one of the most common last names in the state. Baby, your sister know. Your sister, your daddy, and everybody that was at that family get together, they know they can. I said they still should check to be sure. At this point, she told me to shut up. Sir. At this point, she like, you pushing the envelope too much. Like it was cute when you first said it all out loud and everybody gave you the awkward silence. She was like, they were like, then please read between the lines. Then when your daddy said, let the babies come out, and if they come out cross-eyed or not, that was your second warning. Your third and final warning was your sister telling you to shut the up. Sir, your story has brought me so much joy. Not on the fact that it's possibility that she's marrying somebody that's kin to her, but on how, baby, you can't read the room. I'm gonna need you to take classes or something in order to baby to read the room. And it says, at this point, she told me to shut up, basically, and the conversation was over because nobody wants to deal with her. The wedding is less than 3 months. Baby, these people ain't gonna turn around. They just put money on catering, money on the cake, money on her dress, money on the hotel if they're going somewhere, money on their honeymoon, money on getting the preacher in order to do all of that signing, nuptial, and all of that. Just please, honey, don't stand up when they say anybody object and you raise your hand and say I object because I think they need to take a DNA test. Leave Dana out of this. Leave the DNA out of this, sir. Because everybody around there already know that they can. They know. And you said the wedding is in less than 3 months. Leave them people alone. Leave your sister alone. And she wants a baby yesterday. So like the daddy said, if the baby eyes come out crossed or whatever like that, we'll know that they can. He said, am I the a-hole for suggesting a DNA test? No, sir, you're not. You're not. You want to make sure that everything goes well with them and that your niece or nephew comes out right. But I don't honestly think, sir, that they care at this point. Or do you agree that it should be a concern? He's trying to ask us. I want to be more clear, he edited. I have brought this up more than one time when they start dating over a year ago. We know that you're trying to do the right thing, sir. But your sister don't seem like she's trying to do the right thing. So at this time, if the baby eyes come out crossed, like your daddy said, you can just lift your hands to the Lord and be like, Lord, I told him. I told him to get the Dana test. I told him to do the DNA. It's off of my hands that my niece or my nephew got cross-eyed or whatever else, like your daddy said, sir. What in the schnitzel and going on here, y'all? Let me know in the comments how you feel.